Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan Greifenkamp, and I just want to take a quick second to thank everybody in the congregation who helped support us and make this trip happen. Honduras, while it seems very far away and like a very different place, the people are very much the same as us. And so this week, I learned a lot about another culture, but I also learned a lot about our culture, right? And upon returning back to the United States, it was in your face how different the people are. Uh, while over there, the humility of people and the outpouring and caring and the sense of community that we were able to see up in the mountains was something that I've not really experienced before. You're seeing 4 and 6-year-old kids holding hands, walking up gravel roads on the side of a mountain that are, to be honest, a little bit sketchy and something that we wouldn't do with our children, but they know the people on the mountain. The people know where the kids are on the mountain, and they know whose kids they belong to, or, what families they belong to. And so they look out for one another. And that whole, it takes a village to raise a child, really rings true in that type of an environment. So we were able to do some really great things and have an impact as far as, put water filtration systems into people's houses. We take for granted some really, really simple things, right? And so drinking water, clean drinking water, not being sick because of the water that you drink. And then some of the teams were able to install restrooms, outhouses in a sense. They're called latrines, right? And these latrines give these people a little bit of dignity to where they're able to actually go and use the restroom in private, because that's not a luxury that everybody gets to know there. So they have upwards of 9, 10 people living in things that we would consider shacks, and they're literally using the restroom outside for God and everyone to see. So just to be able to provide them with some amenities was really great. That you have an impact when you do that, but really it has a bigger impact on you. I feel more impacted by the people than I'm sure the people feel impacted by us. And that is okay, because we certainly left a mark. The VBS with the kids at the school and seeing their faces and coming back for day 2, and they knew all of our names. They were ready for us. They wanted us to come back, and they were excited to see us again. That was something that touched my heart. The wedding that we were able to perform for the young couple who certainly deserved it. We got to eat dinner and experience what their walk was like a little bit firsthand, through translator, of course, but sit and really get to know them a little bit, and then see them be able to honor God, honor a covenant in front of their friends and family, and now be able to serve in their church and lead their church and speak from a place that some of the people in the congregation aren't able to do. Most of the people in the congregation aren't able to do. So, in their culture, it's, do we get married or do we have food for our family for this month? Not today, not tomorrow, not for the week, for the month, and so to be able to relieve a burden such as that so that they can walk in obedience was just a blessing that I'll never forget. Building a home out of mud, literally mud. We have the opportunity. We had the opportunity, rather, to go up the mountain and build mud bricks with mud mortar and start the construction of a 3-bedroom home for a family of 9 that was literally living in a shack with tarps for outdoor walls. So that's going to be a huge impact on them, we hope. And the stories, the camaraderie, it's endless. We could go on. I certainly can't squeeze it into a 5-minute video. But what I can tell you is that, again, it had a bigger impact on me than I ever expected possible. And I think that's true for a couple of the people in our group. So probably almost everybody in our group, but I don't want to speak for others. But I just want to reach out to all of you who helped support us, help make this possible. It takes an entire church to make a mission trip happen. We may have been the hands and feet, but that's not possible for us to even go without the support, financially, spiritually, all the prayers, everything that was coming out of the congregation. So from my heart, I really thank you. This has forever changed me. I am permanently impacted. You'll hear me say that time and time again moving forward. But I know this has opened a new door for me personally. I hope for others as well. And let me be the first one to tell you, if nobody has already, if you haven't been on one of these trips, I highly encourage you to make it a priority. Thank you to all of you. Love you. God bless.